to talk to you about acid rain and the impacts it can have on the environment. Acid rain can cause widespread environmental harm, especially to natural habitats such as lakes and forests. It can also corrode buildings, sculptures and monuments. The main contributing factor is the burning of fossil fuels by humans for industrial purposes or from transport. The products of this combustion include, amongst other things, acidic gases such as carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide and sulfur dioxide. These gases can combine with water in the atmosphere to form acids. I'll show you examples for nitric and sulfuric. Here we have nitrous oxide combining with water to form nitric acid. And here we have sulfur dioxide combining with water to form sulfuric acid. These acids can then fall to Earth in precipitation such as rain, hail, sleet and snow. If we look at this pH scale, we can get an idea of the relative acidity caused by this pollution. Seawater has a pH of around 8.1, so mildly alkaline. Blood is closer to neutral with a pH of about 7.4. Normal rain has a pH of around 5.6, but the acids caused by the polluting gases reduce the pH of the rainwater to around 4.3. In some cases this can be even lower, approaching the acidity of vinegar and lemon juice. So, what are the effects of acid rain? When it falls on plants and trees, it destroys leaves, causes bark to peel, and under the ground, it damages root systems after percolating through the soil. These combined effects are more than likely to kill the organism. If acid rain falls on lakes and streams, it can cause the water to become acidic too. Many aquatic organisms are not adapted to cope with these conditions and will die out. The table to the right here illustrates this, and it shows the tolerance levels of some common freshwater organisms. As you can see, the majority of these organisms start to die out after pH 6, so anything below that. In extreme cases, entire lakes can become dead. This means that they are unable to support life at all. Perhaps more sinister than acid rain, however, is acid snow. Here is a picture of Seoul back in 2014 when very acidic snow fell on the area. The effects of the acids are not felt until the snow melts. In some countries, this can mean a massive release of acid in a very short space of time, in what we call the spring melt. This quick release of acid is known as an acid flush. Another complicating factor with acid rain is that the effects of the rain are not often felt in the country that produced the initial polluting gases. The gases rise into the atmosphere and can be carried miles away before they become clouds, and even further before the rain occurs. The purple areas on this map show where the polluting gases were released, such as here, and the orange areas show where the resultant acid rain actually fell, such as here. As you can see, this is a worldwide problem, and countries need to work together to ensure that the effects are lessened. So, what can and is being done about it? Well, the UK is one of the countries that has employed several measures to prevent acid rain being formed. These measures include switching to low sulphur petrol and diesel as the only fuels that are for sale in petrol stations, fitting catalytic converters to motor vehicles. These devices use chemical catalysts to convert the polluting gases into less harmful substances before they come out the exhaust. Another preventative measure is that power stations are switching to gas rather than coal, which has less sulphur in it, and they also have special adapters fitted to their chimneys to clean the flue gases before they are released into the atmosphere. Nuclear power stations are also cleaner in this way. So, are these measures having an effect? Well, this graph shows the amount of sulphur dioxide attributed to human activity, that's this word here, anthropogenic, it means caused by humans, that has been emitted from a range of countries over the past 50 or so years. The red line, shown here, represents Europe, and the brown line, North America. They clearly show that these preventative measures are having an effect, as the levels of sulphur dioxide emissions have dropped quite dramatically in recent years, as you can see here. Let's hope other countries will follow this example and that the trend will continue.